What's up, family? Hey, I appreciate all the bald comments that you guys are giving me. I usually wear a hat, but I've been trying to let my head be free in these last couple videos, so I do appreciate all those bald comments. And no, I am not Andrew Tate. But in today's video, we'll be looking at some creepy conspiracy theories on TikTok that will make you question reality.
By law, your body, your physical body is a corporation. So when you die, you're a corpse. Because when you're living, you're a corporation. Words and terms are based on maritime admiralty, the law of water. It's an extraordinary story about how governments rule the world. And unless you understand this, you're never going to figure out what's going on. Where do you find banks? You find banks on the side of a river. So what does a river bank do? It directs the flow of the current, because your currency is the cash flow, the liquid asset. And so money goes through your hands like water. No, money is water. It's the flow. As much money as you print, you've got to take some back in to make it valuable. The tide goes out, it's got to come back in. Money goes out, money comes in.
Yo, right off bat, blew my mind with that. All those terms, the current, the currency, the corporation, your body being a corpse, like, that's just too much to handle in one TikTok. Kanye said if he ever went missing and came back, oh man, I couldn't even read it.
Read some of your letters, man, because a lot of them hit the internet, man. One of the things you were talking about a lot while you were in prison was a lot of the conspiracy theory stuff, Illuminati stuff.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. to Prodigy.
Yeah, that's real. Talk to me about, because I remember. Can we bring this up real quick? It's just it's from your letter. I'm going to read it. It says, the exact moment in time when I discovered the entire planet was being lied to and was put upon a spell to keep us unaware of it was back in 1996, around the time Biggie got locked up for the tech in his house. And then there was something else here that I thought was interesting. You said JayZ knows the truth, but he chose sides with evil in order to be accepted in the corporate. JayZ conceals the truth from the black community and promotes the lifestyle of the beast instead.
That part right there, he letting us know. R.I.P. to Prodigy, for real.
I had a whole bunch of weird paranoid suspicions about what the hell was going on, because there was a lot of stuff I couldn't understand.
Right.
And nobody was really bothering to explain it to me.
They don't.
And and I formed a bunch of opinions about the town and about the people in it that were like, surely that couldn't be, because a whole place can't be like, weird town, where the stranger wanders in and all the people are in the bar and they all shut up when he looks at them, and they tell you don't go into the house on the hill, and it's like that. And then you go away and you think, no, I was wrong. I mean, that's insane thinking. I'm paranoid. I imagined that stuff. That couldn't be the reason for why so-and-so was acting like, could it? And then you find out later on the track that you are exactly on track with a lot of this stuff. Not specifically on track, but that you could, that some of your worst nightmares were real at the time, and you think, now this is what I mean by actually starting to swim up or downstream with the rest of the salmon. Eventually, if you stay here long enough, you'll find yourself doing that. And you have to, there's a way of doing it without doing it. That takes time. And it takes relaxation.
Not being uncomfortable about...
Not being uncomfortable. Realizing it for what it is.
Projecting.
And understanding what it is. Once you understand it, well, then you're not afraid of it anymore. So you can just walk around it, through it, and then get on with what you tried to get on with in the first place. A place like this can humiliate you. And it can humiliate you, it can be humbling. I mean, it does rip your life to pieces. If you'll let it. And it's always pounding at the walls. It's like these little guys, these little heathens with no soul downstairs with horns on their head with a battering ram trying to like beat your walls.
Yo, that's crazy. Hollywood is just next level with it, man.
This reptilian bloodline you talk about, how do they manage
more
to keep it
reptilians.
pure?
Well, they haven't, in fact. reason why people in positions of power today look like normal humans and basically act like normal humans is because they have interbred over and over again.
Thank you. I've heard this rumor that our presidents come from this bloodline.
That is absolutely true.
Absolutely true.
These reptilian people in positions of power are literally coming from another dimension.
Hey, yo, why she got those Morpheus glasses on, though? Y'all peep that? Oh yeah, people be saying that she be on drugs, or JayZ has her on drugs. She definitely zoned out right here, though. Look at her. She like, oh, she just look out of it.
That is used to make Brooklyn a better place. When it's represented tonight by his wife Jan and his children Theo and Edie. Please join us for 24 security solutions and the nets. And show your appreciation.
This goes on for a while too, huh? Maybe she just stressed out thinking about her music or something.
Takeoff is Aaron Dotson.
What?
And he's
Tato or Aaron
very
Dotson?
well. He's okay.
So Takeoff faked his death?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, elaborate. Oh, never mind.
It looks like the same exact person. So make sure you guys share this video because this has to be like the most obvious one out of all of my videos. But anyways, here's some more comparisons of Takeoff and Tato. They look so much alike.
They do look alike though.
And
I can't
this
even lie.
is what I mean about Orlando Brown. Yes, he's giving you the half truth. Takeoff is alive. He says that. But then he'll mix it with a bullshit lie to confuse you, saying it's someone that it's not. Who I just showed you in that previous video is Takeoff. Look at them. And go look at who Orlando Brown said it was. No, this is what controlled opposition characters on the world stage will do. They will tell you truth, but then they'll mix it with lies. So he won't tell you the full truth. Okay?
Orlando Brown do be saying some wild stuff. Like he was saying like Raven Simone was Nick Cannon. I don't know. It's just crazy stuff.
Because one of the things I asked him is I said, I get it, but I don't get it. The children. You got to, I still.
Wait. No, you can't say you get it, but then you don't get it when it comes to sacrificing babies. What?
I have such a problem with this. You got to explain this one to me. And he said, well, first of all, you're looking at it the wrong way. I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, they don't define children the way you do. They don't define the world the way you do. The choices that you face are not their choices. Right? They look at it completely differently. And I said, well, okay, so how do they look at it? And he said, for them, everything is defined by their one fundamental, all-consuming purpose. I said, which is what? He said, to defeat God. Right? Because this is the moment. I mean, for them, it's about the real God. The true gods are them. And Satan, there, right? And so he said, children are the closest thing on earth to God, because we are created in the image of God. And as you know, from the moment we're created, we haven't had time to be corrupted and to stray. So for them, the younger you are, the closer you are to God, the more pain they can inflict on God. So the more you can make a baby or a small child suffer, the greater your victory over God. And that is the only consideration for them. Outside of that doesn't exist.
Man, whatever the reason is, it's messed up.
Welcome to Conspiracy Talk, or as I like to call it, the side of TikTok that's on the wrong side of the tracks. A lot of people requested me to come out and talk about JayZ and theories about where she is, what happened to her, etc., etc.
Don't know who that is.
Is an Egyptian conspiracy theorist and scientist who came about around 2011. She didn't really gain traction until somebody pulled up her videos recently and discussed how like a lot of these things already occurred in terms of like the virus, the pandemic, everything that was going on with that. But there are very interesting theories about JayZ. One of them that's, you know, a lot of people have said on this app is that she is one of them, and that she wanted to get the message across and then like just disappeared. Another fascinating one that they talked about was there was somebody who claimed that her eyes in the studio when she was filming with this man, you know, converted to like reptilian eyes, which is not proven, but that's another conspiracy theory.
Slits, huh?
Some people believe that she was wearing a mask, and that's why like her makeup is over the top and she has bangs to hide her hairline. Some other people have claimed that she is obviously unalived, which I hope is not the case. People believe that she's still making videos with a scientist who's also in Egypt right now, but without showing her identity. But I've heard the audio, and the audio doesn't match with the voice that I've heard in the interviews. Another thing I've heard is that she could be in hiding. She may be moved to another country. You know, there's so many things floating about who she is or like what she is. There's no really documentation about her. No family has claimed her. It's just one of those things that nobody understands really what is going on or who she is or how she came about or anything at this point. But it's very interesting to understand these things when you listen to her videos.
I don't know who she is, where she is, or what she is. These are some crazy TikTok conspiracy theories. If you like the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.